Are your best clients referring you to people who don't look like your best clients? And do you sometimes say yes to wrong fit clients out of a sense of obligation to the client making a referral? Let's understand something very important. If a prospect is not a right fit for your practice, then you're not the right advisor for them. If too many of your introductions are consistently less qualified or just not a fit in some way, you're not alone. And the good news is this usually isn't a referral problem, it's a bit of an education problem. In this video, I'll address how clients often refer laterally or down on the economic ladder and a few simple adjustments you can make to start getting introductions to more right fit clients. With my coaching clients and the many advisors I've interviewed over the years to prepare for my presentations, one of the most common frustrations I hear is this. I have great clients. They love working with me, but too often their referrals are really not what I'm looking for. Now, can you relate? But don't panic. The first place to look is client education. Your best clients, your A and A+ relationships, and maybe your B+. They need to know exactly who you serve the best, for whom your processes are best suited. You can't assume they know if you never really told them, or if it's changed over the years. Now, the first piece of the puzzle is education. So tell your clients that they are an ideal client. They love to be complimented. You can have some fun with this by letting them know you'd love to have more just like them, and then explain why. Let them know your process was built for people in situations similar to theirs. Help them understand the type of families, business owners, executives, retirees, or professionals for whom you create maximum value. You can also say, I don't expect you to necessarily know someone's exact financial situation. Sometimes you have a sense, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just never too busy to see if I can be a resource for those you care about. It's important that they work with an advisor that's perfect for them. If the match isn't right, I have several associates we might consider to, again, make sure they're working with the exact right person for them. Notice I use the words to see. These are important qualifying words. You always want to be in a qualifying mode. So you're only working with the people that are the right fit. So with this strategy, you won't feel obligated to take on wrong fit clients because doing so creates lose-lose situations. And by the way, this same concept applies to your centers of influence, CPAs, attorneys, business consultants, and other professional partners. They need to also have a crystal clear picture of your ideal client profile. The second piece of the puzzle is qualification, so education and qualification. As I already mentioned, I suggest that you're always in a qualifying mode. When a referral reaches out to you, have a conversation, determine whether there's a genuine match. If there is, move forward. If there isn't, don't force it. Remember, a bad fit client creates problems for everyone involved. What's best for the prospect is ultimately what's best for your business, and vice versa. And when a referred prospect isn't a fit, don't just move on. Call the referral source. Say something like, George, I had a great conversation with Bob. He's a nice guy. And we determined that the timing isn't right for us to be working together right now. But I wanted to thank you for the introduction and let you know that I appreciate the confidence you have in me. And that's the truth, right? That the timing wasn't right and you didn't reveal any proprietary information. That quick message communicates that you always do what's in the best interest of the client. You won't take on a client when the timing isn't right. You only take on clients where there's a strong mutual fit. Then later, not during that call or leaving that message, you can continue educating your referral sources about who you serve the best and who you're looking to help, but I wouldn't do it in context with that quick little message. So I recommend you have relationships with one or more advisors you trust. When you do, it's easier to say no when you can introduce them to someone that you trust. The prospect still gets the advice they need, they still get help, and creating a right fit rather than a wrong fit. The advisors who consistently get referred to higher level clients usually do two things well. First, they're extremely clear about who a right fit client is for themselves. They know that vague intentions produce vague results and clear intentions produce clear results. Second, they teach their clients and referral partners who they serve the best, for whom their processes are meant to serve. Those two things, do them consistently, and you'll dramatically increase the odds of getting introductions that move you up, not so much sideways and down. That's better for your clients, better for your prospects, and better for your business. Hey, make sure you save this video, leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, share it with others. Please don't keep it a secret. And remember, your value is worth sharing. I think it's time for you to start multiplying your best clients. This is Bill Cates, and thanks for stopping by.